they try to come and counteract it, and now you're making your comp work. But here, look at the vision now. There's no vision on them. Can they make a play?
Yeah, Pogi just wants to roll in. There's no question to A77's comp. Wait! Ooh. Big Newman on blast. On to 3 members. Jashi looking to help clean up. Brilliance does come out from basic. Hoon in the backside though with the rough waves. Able to find Marcuti. Doesn't actually get the kill. And now he's in death's grace. Will fall. Tempest of Blades falls as well though. Marcuti able to help out. Jashi finds a kill and the shutdown on to best player. First kill putting best player at 8-1-2.
And you know what? I know the land of Dawn, but that's the type of plays we need to see more of. They need to find that quick burst, that quick entry, but they also got to be able to find the kill and find their way out of the fights. Because once it extends, that's where Area 77 starts to shine. That's where the re-engage happens. The deny. Tempest of Blade, once it's gone, the best player has to leave the fight. But we'll see like what happened in that bot side last fight there. He's just going to get taken apart. They can't waste time. It has to be methodical. It has to be deliberate. The actions can't be wasted. Stakes couldn't be higher either. Because if you go 1-1 up against a team like Area 77, Tracy, we were talking about it, they can be the team to do this up against Ohio brothers.
Yeah, I mean, game 1 they had a very rough one, but game 2, this is how it was supposed to go down. I feel like last time. Area 77 have gotten it together. They're playing this game exactly the way they're supposed to. And like I said, Gal's Cutie actually on a playmaking roam this time. I like it. Pogi bulking up. Wait a second. Best player gets the pick off in the top side. He's going to be able to make it over this Lord in time soon as well, because, I mean, he's on the Ling. You have the mobility. Pogi knows it, so he's going to back off and wait for the possible re-engage. This Lord, very, very important, but I think Pogi wants to give it up.
And this is exactly what I was talking about, and they made it happen. Go and punish the XP laner, the one trying to create pressure on the map. He's all alone. Your team is meant to go take those solo targets. And just like that, they took him off the map, transitioned over to the Lord. Area 77 had no choice but to back off with the losing numbers on their side. So this is exactly what we're seeing translate from Ohio brothers. They're starting to realize the hamster wheel is turning. They're like, oh, wait a minute. We got a bunch of picks that can actually eliminate anyone off this map if we choose to make it happen. And now that it's translating into that side of play style, these neutrals are falling into their hands, and now it's starting to look like the Ohio brothers that we expect to see.
Yeah, I mean, they rided out the power spike of Area 77 so well. They bought time, and now it's back into their section of the game where they have heroes like Lunox. They have a Ling who's sitting at 9-1-2 who does pack a punch, apply split foot potential. You have your actually who's bulky. So now it's kind of shifted back over their hands. Area 77 is now on the point where they need to back off a little bit. They need to buy some time and try to make this go into the deep end game.
And right here now, what I really want to see from Ohio to keep that pressure up, they need to stay hidden on the map. Right now, they were able to see all the players, but on Trex, maybe a play happening.
Yeah, they're trying to get the pick off, but it's a little bit too slow. Not able to lock best player there. 77 knows it. They don't want to force it.
But yeah, just to finish off that thought, right? If they need to play bushes, they need to remain hidden. Not too many, like they don't know what angle you're coming from. The less people on the map, the better for Ohio brothers, and that's exactly what they need to play for. Only let best player show like he's doing right now. Let him go for the split. Let them respond to him. If one person goes, the rest of you follow, and you go burst them out. Otherwise, stay bunkered down, stay in those bushes, wait for Area 77 to make the mistake. Let them bring the fight to you.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the same thing that Area 77 needs to do, really, is let the Ohio brothers come to them. Of course, Area 77 will have to come out of their hole when it comes down to this Lord. I don't think they want to give this one up. They might need to try to contest it. So it's very important for their positioning in this. They can't get to Hoon. They can't leave any open target.
Look at the way they're set up. They're literally waiting for that split. They're waiting for someone to respond to the wave. But hang on, they're bringing the 5-man Trex.
Yeah, they are. The conceal does come down, but then they just dip. They just have that mobility, and they just waste that utility. The Ohio brothers really just playing this composition to a T right now. Best player moving around the map, and every time Area 77 tries to catch up from them, they're gone. It's guerrilla warfare right now. Ohio brothers just hit and run, and while that happened, they're chipping down the Lord. Best player comes up just in time, and they get it. Hoon does go down to Marcuti, though, so a nice pick from Area 77 there. Lord is coming. Yureshi might be next on the chopping block. Pogi gonna work away at Shark, tries to get the Daytona's welcome, not quite able to secure it. Best player, though, with the split push, trying to chip away at this tower. Gonna be able to do a lot of damage to him. Marcuti's trying to catch up. A lot of damage on a best player there. Marcuti not quite able to find him. Doesn't have the snipe out, so he can't quite get a finish.
Can't get it all, but you know what? Area 77 had a pretty decent read. They did pretty much have the right guess on where Ohio was probably playing at, but again, vision denial. They didn't know exactly where they were at. As we see Mark Cutie pick up a kill on Ling, that's going to be huge for them. They're going to be able to answer up that Lord. There's not too much threat since Hoon is off the board. The best player now off the board. It looks like now they're going to look to try to potentially take that fight.
There's some fast boys now. Gauss Cutie does get the pick onto Shark there, but they're not able to finish it up. I'm guessing what happened, best player tries to maybe come back. Gauss Cutie gets a stun, knocks him off the wall, and Mark Cutie cleans up. So well played from Area 77 there. They're able to kind of shift this map a little bit back into their position. And now we're sitting at 60k gold. We're sitting at almost 20 minutes, Deku.
He said he made a quick pit stop at the chop shop, huh? And Area 77 quickly took him off. But yeah, man, the 20-minute mark, it's funny because it's strong for either team. Right now, Area 77 is a big threat for grouping up, as you can see them doing, but so is Ohio Brothers, but for two different reasons. Area 77 wants that team fight. Ohio Brothers wants the overwhelming number for a pickoff. They're both trying to go for the same kind of plan, but it's a little different on how they wanted to really play out, right? They want more numbers if you're inside of Area 7. If they're having to worry about split push, they're not really good at responding to it. Because like you said, Ling, with all that mobility, they don't have anyone on their composition that can move as fast as best player. And he's really been abusing it. And you can see the way Ohio's, what we saw on the top side not too long ago, happening to Jash Cutie is going to happen to the whole team. But hang on, Trex.
Yeah, I mean,
Yureshi
walking to the mid. Look at, they're just sitting there, yo. I think it's because they don't have eyes on anyone else. Maybe they don't want to force it. Recalls coming in. They decide to go back to base.
I mean, look at how many people are hidden on the map, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's that vision denial. They can't make an assumption because that is how you lose games, especially against Ohio Brothers. That one wrong call could cost them the game. So it's better to be safe than sorry in this case for Area 77, because when you don't have the information, you can't make those kind of plays. Right now, they still don't know where Ohio is. But now it looks like they get a little bit of vision. So now they have some information to work with.
And no one's trying to lose out. Pogi, I think, needs to stay close to that Lord, but instead they're going to risk it with the conceal play. Does get the stun onto Hoon here. Brings him down to about 70% health. Gauss Cutie with the Moonton on blast. Isn't going to get knocked up, able to use the rough waves, but it is to escape. While all this is happening, the Lord is getting chipped away on right now. Best player already up there. Area 77 not going to be able to catch up.
And you know, this time, right, last time it wasn't a bad call. This time was a horrible call. 22-minute mark, Lord up. If you know they're missing, why not just respond to the Lord pit? They're down to the bot side. You know where best player is. Speaking of best player, on his way for a kill.
Ooh, Jashi does use a flicker. Tempest Blades does come down. Pogi in the midst of them. Yureshi trying to split Pogi away from the herd. They want to come in. Shark. Basic able to get the darkness. A lot of damage. Shark finds the pick onto Jashi. Pogi still up, finally falls. Best player getting the kill right before Lord is coming in. It's a 56-second death counter. This could be it.
Absolutely can. The walls are closing in for the side. Area 77 here. Trex engaged happening.
Yeah, Gauss Cutie not able to use the Moonton on blast just yet. Does finally drop it down onto Yureshi. Lord has not connected to the base. Mark Cutie will fall next.
Nice.
3 members down. Jashi has the immortality. K Cutie drops, and the Ohio Brothers are on to the base. Lord is here as well. They're going to clean things up, and that is it. The Ohio Brothers taking on another one with a 2-0 sweep.